Greetings, everyone. Nice to see you. Well, welcome to the 2026 NWS Member Exhibition, our reception and awards and critique session. I'm so glad that you're here. As we begin today, I'm going to ask you if you would kindly turn off your cameras and your microphones. We will be recording today's session. But don't worry, we'll be inviting some of you back on the camera later, so it's not goodbye forever. I would like to begin by recognizing several of our board members who are here today. And so I wonder if you would turn on your cameras as I call your name and say hello. I will start with Stephanie Goldman. She's our past president emeritus and also building director.
Hello, everyone. Glad that you're all here today.
Thank you. And also with us is past president, interim exhibition director, Lorraine Watry. Lorraine.
Hello. Nice to see you all.
Diane Shancharik is here, our secretary.
Hello all. Welcome.
Also, our newsletter director, Will Bullis, is here.
Good morning, all. Welcome.
Thank you. And Beverly Yakwit, our education director, is with us.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you. It's because of these people, the leadership and the generosity that have really coordinated the behind the scenes dedication that make events like this possible. So thank you. Thank you all, really. I would like to take a moment and personally congratulate each of you whose work has been accepted into this year's members exhibition. Being selected is truly an achievement and not an easy one. Your paintings were chosen by Kathleen Giles, our juror's selection, from an exceptionally strong and competitive field that is a reflection of the remarkable depth of the talent within our organization, which means you should feel really proud. You each bring something uniquely special, meaningful to this exhibition, and we're honored to share your artwork. I'm especially excited that 40% of the selected artists are associate members. And that's not just a statistic. That's a sign of a vibrant and growing community and a very exciting future. It's also very special, the global reach of this exhibition. There are artists who are represented in this exhibition from different time zones, different languages, possibly different amounts of coffee today, but share one passion, and that is to create, express, and communicate through Watermedia. I also would like to take a moment and speak to those whose paintings were not selected this year. Please know that your voice does matter. Putting your artwork forward is a very brave thing and takes a lot of courage, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and you are valued. So thank you for your passion and your dedication. I'm going to ask that you please stay with us after we play the video, where Kathleen Giles will share her insights on the award selection, which is always one of my favorite parts, and I have a feeling it's going to be yours too. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and take this moment to enjoy being together as a global community. So Stephanie, if I can, I'm going to turn it over to you to play the video. Thank you, Stephanie Goldman, and also Lorraine Watry for putting that together. As your president, I've had a chance to see the video several times, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. This video has been posted now on the NWS YouTube channel, and I would encourage you to revisit and maybe even pause a little bit longer on your favorites. This is one of those collections that keeps revealing something new every time you look. And I hope you will share it with your fellow artists, family, and friends, as we would love for this exhibition to be seen and enjoyed as widely as possible. Before I begin the awards presentation, I would just like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to Kathleen Giles, our juror of selection and awards. Kathleen brought not only her expertise, but great care and sensitivity to the whole process. Curating an exhibition of this caliber, especially from such an extraordinary range of work, requires a thoughtful attention and deep respect for each artist's voice. And we are truly grateful for the time and insight and heart that Kathleen brought to shaping this remarkable collection. For those of you who may not know Kathleen as well as I do, Kathleen, I wonder if I could get you to turn your camera on. Kathleen is an NWS Master Signature member. She's an award-winning watercolor artist known for realistic scenes of everyday life, strong values, and vibrant color. She teaches workshops across the US and online. In 2024, her painting, Life is Having Time for Nature, won first place in the Richardson Portrait Competition, while Life is a Reflection of Youth earned the Edward Whitney Memorial Award and the Watercolor USA Honor Society Award. Her artwork has been featured in multiple editions of Splash, the Best of Watercolor, and she recently won first place in the Artist magazine. She's a recognized NWS artist and has multiple accolades from NWS, including 2 purchase awards. Life is Looking for Crawfish and the painting Vanity. Her honors also include the 2023 Arc Salon Award for Tears of Ukraine and the 2022 Bronze Medal AWS Award for Life is Feeling Boxed In. So, wow, Kathleen, pretty remarkable. So what I would like to do today is a little bit different. I would like to ask several board members who have joined us today and to help in presenting some of these awards. So you'll see some faces, familiar faces, as we go along. And so I will be sharing my screen with each award painting, and then Kathleen will say a few words afterwards about each piece. So let me go ahead by sharing my screen. And Diane, do you want to come on?
Okay. Well, thank you, Judy. I'm very pleased to be able to introduce the first few awards this morning. The first award is a ScholARTship Award, which is donated by signature member Michelle Nixon. Michelle holds a BFA and an MA from Brigham Young University. She's a signature member of AWS, NWS, WFWS, and UWS. Her work has received top awards in major national and international exhibitions, including the top award at the 2022 NWS International Open Exhibition. This award goes to artist Gregory Radanoff for his painting, Let's Talk. Congratulations, Gregory.
Congratulations, Gregory. I thought this was a great painting. I love the narrative style of it. and it's just very well done. I'm wondering if you have a little gesso under the paint. It just has a really interesting texture on the floor, and the composition of it is really striking. He's got a lot. He's telling quite a story just by the posture of both figures, and the placement of the woman's figure is really, it's just really well done. You keep going to her foot with the outline of the darks there, and then we're just drawn up into the picture, and you can tell the story. Something happened, there's pain in the relationship, and it's just very well done, and I want to congratulate you on a great painting.
The next award is a $200 award in honor of past president Emile Cosa Jr. Emile was born in France and served as president of NWS in 1945. He helped advance the California style of watercolor and worked as a scenic artist for 20th Century Fox Studios for 35 years. He won an Oscar for his special effects for the work on the film Cleopatra. This award goes to Harsh Agrawal for his painting Nubian Passage. Congratulations, Harsh.
Congratulations, Harsh. I love the freshness of this right away, and I feel like we can feel the heat from the sand with all the white structures that he left. The blue sky adds so much with the warm and cool we got going on in the backyard, I was gonna say in the background. And on the camels themselves, just a little bit of color and detail. Nothing's overdone. It's very simple, just very confident strokes of an artist that you can tell is very experienced. But I liked the feeling of the whole thing. Congratulations.
The next award is a $200 award in honor of past president Wayne Lacombe. Wayne was president of NWS in 1965. He grew up in Southern California, painted plein air, non-objective abstract, and representational work over the years. This award goes to Michael Holter for his painting Weathered. Well done, Michael.
Yes, congratulations, Michael. We did have an issue that I think this isn't the correct name of the painting, but this is how it was listed. So, but it didn't matter. The painting is just great. The freshness of it, just the quick, some paintings are so intricate, and this one has a lot of detail. We can feel the buildings, and great perspective in this that draws us in to just into this story. But I just love the fresh, quick brush strokes that just show you how experienced he is. And it's really well done. Congratulations, Michael.
The next award is a $200 award for past president Willellen McFarland. Willellen earned a BFA from USC and was an award-winning member of Women Painters West and Watercolor West. She served as president of the National Watercolor Society in 1991 and in 1996, and received major exhibition honors with work published and commissioned by the U.S. Forest Service. This award goes to Robin Lee Makowski for her painting Bamboozled. Well done, Robin.
Yes, congratulations, Robin. I loved this right away. Of course, we have the drama of the black background, but her skill in showing us all the depth of the glassware, it's all perfectly rendered. The little spots of color with the umbrellas, the broken abstract shape of the olive in the glass, but it all works together. It's all connected with her blue colors and just all of her reflections and all the light coming through it. I just thought it was really well done, and I think it makes us all want to have a martini. So congratulations.
The next award is a $200 award, which is in honor of past President Nancy Livesay. Nancy is a Southern California artist and past president of the National Watercolor Society and the San Diego Watercolor Society. She co-authored a book, California Romantics, Harbingers of Watercolorism. And the award goes to artist Steve Rogers for his painting Vernaza Sunset. Congratulations, Steve.
Congratulations, Steve. This caught my eye right away. The color, of course, is exceptional. It has that Italy feeling, you know, that feeling that we've all seen of all the color-drenched buildings in the light. The composition here is wonderfully done. You know, we have the building on the left with the tower. We have just enough detail that it's interesting. It kind of pulls it out from the just simple abstract shapes in the background. But then, you know, we come forward through that orange, right to those boats, curve around. It's a great circular leading of the eye. The buildings on the right are shadowed without being really gray. And I was impressed with the use of color everywhere, but it isn't overwhelming. So I thought it was, again, the work of an experienced artist, and just really well done. Congratulations.
The next award is a $300 award for past President Dorothy Brown. Dorothy Rowe Brown was president of NWS in 1958 and was known for her Western landscape scenes. She had a studio in the Allied Artists Guild in Menlo Park, California in the 70s. This award goes to artist Kelly Eddington for her painting In the Paint. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kelly. Again, color everywhere, but she makes it work. And I refreshed myself this morning looking through, and I thought, you know, without that black shadow coming off of her head, it would have been too much. But the black shape of the shadow of her head and her hand give us a place to just rest and continue on this incredible color journey. And if you look at it closely, the detail, even with that different coloring, that you can see her face and hands is shaped really well. Again, she's a masterful artist, and I just thought it was a great painting. Really, really striking. Congratulations.
The next award is a $300 award. It's the Hazel Harper Past President Award. Hazel Harper served as treasurer, secretary, and president of NWS in the late 1960s, leading during its transition from the California Watercolor Society to the National Watercolor Society. This award goes to Robin Erickson for Tide Pool at Trestles.
Congratulations, Robin. This is just mind-boggling. When the larger you see it, the more it's just like you can see the hours and hours that she spent on this. The farther away we get, we can see the tide pool, we can see the rock, see the water. It's just so well done. And again, she's got so much color, but it isn't overwhelming. It's just a great study of the water. And I'd say mostly an abstract looking picture. And again, we have that dark shape in the middle to help us, you know, keep venturing off into all the detail. But I thought this was just expertly rendered and really striking. So congratulations.
The next award is a $300 award. It's the Past President Robbie Laird Award. Robbie Laird was president of NWS in 2018. She is an innovative painter, teacher, and juror who resides in California and part-time in South Carolina. Robbie received her master's in art education and was the director of the Watermedia workshops. This award goes to Susan Hansen for Unwavering. Congratulations, Susan.
Congratulations, Susan. This is such a cool painting. I liked this right away. It appealed to me on so many different levels. And what was the title again? Unwavering. Yeah. So here she's got these birds all picking at her, and don't we all feel like that sometimes? And she's just very, very confident, a confident woman. I love the hat. Kind of, looks like feathers. And I like the way she handled this with the pattern on the dress. Doesn't conform absolutely to the figure, and the birds picking at her. But I liked the moon behind her, because if we imagine the painting without that, I don't think it would have been as striking. But even with all this stuff going on, the pattern, the birds, the hat, we keep coming back right there to her face because of the contrast she created with that white shape. And I just thought this was really well done. Congratulations. Very, very unique.
The next award is a $300 award, and it is the Past Presidents John Salchak Award. John, or Jim Salchak, was president of NWS in 1992. He achieved signature membership in multiple organizations, including NWS, Watercolor West, San Diego, and Nevada Watercolor Societies. Jim's work has been widely published in watercolor magazines. This award goes to Cherry Keller for Adonai Ori. Congratulations, Cherry.
Cherry, congratulations. I had made a comment on my social media, if you follow that there was an overabundance of portraits and figures entered into this show. And we had close to 1,000 entries, and it was really difficult to pick everything, but I also wanted a balanced show. So I couldn't accept, there were so many fantastic portraits. This one, I just had the feeling of the little child being snuggled, and I just like everything, the placement of his hand, everything looks really fresh. It's not overworked or labored, and all the skin looks so nice. I'm pretty particular about my portraits, and everything just looked spot on to me. I like the look on the mom's face. Just really well done, and congratulations.
The next award is a $500 award. It's the Meg Huntington Cajero Past President Award. Meg Huntington Cajero was president of NWS in 1988. She received her BFA from the University of Arizona. She had a long career in television and theater in the Los Angeles area. This award goes to Matthew Bird for Candy Jars. Congratulations, Matthew.
Congratulations, Matthew. Again, we have that black background on this one for drama, and it's just so well done. And the candy, I mean, it's just the glass work, everything is perfect. But it has, I guess it's the color that draws me in, and the variety of it. I like the setup of the composition, the different heights of the glasses, and the little spilled color at the bottom, the little paper bag. It's just so well done. Congratulations, Matthew.
The next award is a $500 award. It's the Past President Henry Day Kroof Award. In 1922, Henry Day Kroof became the second president of the then California Watercolor Society and was among the 14 artists in its first annual exhibition in 1921. This award goes to Diane Chincherek for The Power Within. Congratulations, Diane.
Diane, congratulations. The power within it really works here. I feel the energy in the center of the painting. With abstract work, you have to appeal to people with your composition, your lines and shapes, but also your colors. Something could be great, and if you personally don't care for the colors, you're not going to like the painting. Here, I love your color choice. That gray is so soothing and soft. And then we have those powerful lines in the center and the little spots of color around to lead our eye through the work. It's just very pleasant to look at, and it is powerful. I think you did a great job with this. Congratulations.
The next award is a $500 Past President Elizabeth Hutchinson, MD 1971 award. Elizabeth Hutchinson of Encino, California, served as president in 1971 and held treasurer and corresponding secretary roles in the 1960s. This award goes to Jean-Wei Dai for Amidst Nights, Wind, and Rain. Congratulations, Jean-Wei.
Congratulations. This right away, I was just like, wow, what a painting. I'd be interested to know how it was actually done. I'm wondering if it's Yupo or what, Yupo, but we're looking through a wet window. It feels like everything's broken. It's just a great painting. The detail, it's not overdone. It's just fantastic. It's just a great painting. I don't know how else to say how much I like this. Congratulations.
Sorry.
Whoops.
And
Okay.
Lauren,
Yes, and my camera, oh, hold on, sorry. Okay, I'm here. The next painting is the $500 Past President Award, Catherine Chang Liu. Catherine Chang Liu, NWS President in 1983, is known for blending Chinese and Western modernism in abstract mixed media works, and she exhibited internationally in over 45 solo shows. This goes to John Salmonen for Evening Lanterns. Congratulations, John.
Congratulations, John. This, the use of gray here, I think he's a master at that, but this is it's just great. The shapes around the outside, I really like the way the lanterns on the top also have the same value as the cars, and it kind of keeps us in the foreground. And then as we go into the painting, while he almost has more color in there, the shapes get tinier and tinier, really creating great depth and perspective. I thought this was really well done and a great feeling, a great mood here. So congratulations, John.
The next award is a $1,000 award for past president Stephanie Goldman. And Stephanie Goldman, NWS president was NWS president in 2022 and 2023. She is a San Diego-based artist known for expressive portrait and figure paintings and is a signature member of several national art organizations. This award goes to Edward Abrams for Woof.
Congratulations, Edward. The first pass through the almost 1,000 paintings, I knew this would get an award, and I just really thought it was great. From the detail on the door, which I love all that kind of stuff, and the man just gazing off, and then that suggestion of his dog that he's remembering. It's pretty simple, but it's complicated at the same time. I like the tone of it. The mood, the feeling, just a really great narrative style piece. Congratulations.
The next award is a $1,000 award for past president Millard Sheets. Millard Sheets, NWS president in 1946, was a leading figure in the California style watercolor movement, who exhibited widely and was named one of the 20 great American watercolorists by Andrew Wyeth. This goes to Harold Walkup for Not Biting Today. Congratulations, Harold.
Harold, congratulations. This is just obviously very different style. I just loved it. I love this purple color you got on the left, this periwinkle. Your choice of color is really great here. The stylized trees and the back and forth with the shapes, it's just great. And the figure, he's got his walking stick and trudging along there, and we see him with the red, but it doesn't overpower us because of all the color he's got on the other side there. But I like this style of painting and the way he's got the trees. It just creates a lot of depth and mood, and I thought it was really well done. Congratulations.
Okay, we are on to a $2,000 award for past president Paulette Beakley. Paulette Beakley, NWS president in 2001 and 2002, is a photorealist painter known for storefront scenes that combine multiple viewpoints in a naturalistic cubist influenced style. This goes to Jackie Dorsey for Randall Bramlett. Congratulations, Jackie.
Congratulations, Jackie. This is an exceptional painting. I had said there was a lot of portraits entered in the show, and the transparency of the skin here is just beautifully done. And the way the lighting in the background and has kind of been abstracted. What a great composition. It just smacks you in the face. You can't just go by this painting without stopping and looking. I love the just like the variegated wash perhaps that she put on the shirt, and again these little curvy lines that kind of feel like music. You know, beautiful transparency, and again that black background for drama. Just an exceptional painting, Jackie. Congratulations.
The final award for $2,000, the George James Past President Award. George James, NWS president in 1995, was known for his geometric shapes or abstract watercolor style, and also taught art at California State University. This award goes to Joel Johnson for The Sentinel. Congratulations, Joel.
Congratulations, Joel. I kept coming back to this painting. I just thought it was phenomenal, and I'd like to see it in person. I love the sky. I love the way you did it. I've been studying water myself for a few years, and you know where the light is on the water, we see the reflection of the shapes, and then where the trees are throwing the shadow, you see the shapes under the water, and you can see the rocks in there. I think what really sold me on this was this raspberry color in the foreground. You know, it is watercolor, and we should use the color to our advantage. I'm a value painter, you know, the value's got to be there, but then we can use this color for a great decoration in our painting, can't we? But that raspberry into the different colors you've used here, it's just exceptionally done. And congratulations, it's a beautiful painting. I also I didn't thank Judy at the beginning. Thank you, Judy and Lorraine, and all of you that have worked with me so hard. Judy was phenomenal answering all my questions. And I do want to say it's not about me, but my name is Giles. My last name is Giles, and people often mispronounce it. But, you know, since I have a national audience, I thought I'd try to straighten that out. But they've all been so great to work with, and nobody works harder than Judy Saltzman. So I was really honored to be able to do this show, and the level of craftsmanship and skill and talent was exceptional. So thank you.
Well, Kathleen, we are honored. And for those who were here today, got a really special treat to hear what you had to say behind the paintings. I'm thrilled and absolutely taken back by what you had to say. What a wonderful education. Thank you. And thank everyone for being part today. I have just a couple of quick announcements just before we go, so I don't forget. Tuesday, May 5th, right around the corner, is the next Watercolor Water Cooler. event, which is inside the jury room. So NWS believes in transparency. So we want you to see how a juror, such as Kathleen, got to view and score your artwork on Cafe. Also, the International 106 exhibition remains open, your window till May 22nd. This is a qualifier for signature, master signature and gold signature levels, so I hope you'll enter. It's also for $40,000 in cash awards and also the $6,000 permanent collection. So what I'd like to do now is invite all of our award winners who are here to turn on your cameras if you are able to do so. I would like to say congratulations to as many of you as I can. It's just great to have you here. From England, very nice, thank you. Also, the past presidents who have had their dedication and leadership in NWS have made such a difference. I mean, here we are going on to our 106th year. They put down their brushes for our members. So if you are here, would you please turn on your cameras and say hello, and so we can congratulate everyone. And then all of our accepted artists, please. I just want to say thank you, and I can't wait to see what you create next. But we are so honored to have you as part of our NWS community, and you mean so much to us. So thank you.